Hi everybody, welcome to Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil.
I'm Deepa.
This is the show that shatters your dreams of whiskey and brings them into the cold light of reality through blind tasting. But before we get to that, look, if in doubt, put in more Springbank. We have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new bottles that are going in. This is the final push. I think after this there's only 6 or something more bottles that we have which are not in the blind tasting. What do we have? Let's see, maybe we can zoom in. Where's the zoom in button? Good enough. Springbank 18. Quite an old one actually. It's an older bottling. Of course the bottle is empty, but we've been sharing this a lot. We've actually tasted it in some other blind tastings, and I thought, well, I'll just put the last bit into blind. Springbank 18. We only paid 168 for that, and it's more like 250 now in the US. An independent bottle of... Oh, got a bit of plastic there. This is a Ben Nevis. I'll leave the plastic on. Let's see, can you see it? Spirit Shop Selection. Really no idea other than it's 56.2% and it is from 1996. So I'm hoping that Ben Nevis will be good. Springbank 12, cask strength. We actually do have one in already. This is from 2019. It's 57.1%. And then look at these 4 that are going in. Glen Scotia.
I haven't tried yet any of them.
This is the distillery bottle that we picked up at the end of that epic blind tasting. That is the 19-year-old cask strength Ex-Bourbon.
But the memory made me sucker.
The memory, yeah. That one, that could crash in the cold light of blind tasting. Daffmill. A ridiculous price for a 12-year-old. This is the 2006 summer batch which came to the US. And by ridiculous, I mean it's like $270. So 46%. There's no way that's going to live up to the cold light of blind tasting, is it? Neither is Bunnahabhain 25 at 46.3%. This is a bottle in the US that is $800. We didn't pay that. This was split with Mike coming from Europe, but it was still 500-ish. So that's why we only have half a bottle of that. And another one. Actually, this is... it's going to start to sound cheap, this one. Around $270 for Highland Park 21-year-old. And that was from Scotch Whisky Auctions. There you go. Those are all now, well, next week will be in the blind tasting, waiting to be tested. What else? Oh yeah, another little bit of bookkeeping. At the end of my traumatic last session, Jimmy Ledaig and Patrice both gave super chats, and so didn't want to forget that we have put you in. Okay, we have to talk about Springbank for a minute. Springbank Local Barley 9. What's this? Memory? Fantasy? The dream versus the reality. The only thing I could argue, well, here's the thing. What I realized is these two never went through official blind tasting. They went through a Springbank lineup blind tasting, but we already knew what they are. And so I've decided they've got to come off the shelf.
So isn't the blind taste?
Well, the 16-year-old is not. the 10. We preferred the 9 to the 10 in blind tasting. But obviously, in true blind tasting, we had the 9 somewhere else. Now, I'm going to shuffle up that gap. You know what's going to happen here. I'm going to bring some evidence into the court of public appeal. Better or worse? Oh, honey melon spice. Quite similar.
I prefer this more because it's more got on.
This one is what remains of our Glen Grant 20-year-old from Cadenheads. This is 52%, and it's the last one on the top shelf. So, you did say that you preferred this over the Glen Grant. And so I think when we shuffle all of that up, we just might be able to get onto the top shelf. What do you think? That seems fair, don't you think? I'm feeling slightly better about that. Are you ready to start drinking? Let's see what people say about that history revision. I can say hello to a few people. Let's see. Matthias. Oh, Matthias is in. Daphmil. Nice. Well, is it nice? We shall see. Triketa UK. Loving the 2020 release of the Springbank 12 cask strength. Already got a backup bottle. Oh, nice. Now, that's not what we have, right? We have the 19. What percentage is the 2020? I think it was 56 point something, I think. Donna Pass. That Glen Scotia is going to be amazing. Hope so. Yes, Tim, I saw you say earlier that this time last year we were all getting together downstairs and having a nice time. Hope everyone has a safe plan for their Thanksgiving. Lucas, I drink the one quite often. Oh, you're chatting to Roman. Okay. Both Glen Scotia videos are amazing. Roman is saying, great crew, great whiskies, great experience. I must look at those videos again. They were so good. Kwame, good to see new blind bottles being added. I guess the show will not be cancelled after all. You know, there was a moment yesterday where I was like, oh, how can I go on with another show? Springbank, how the mighty have fallen. Falsgraph, seems good to me, that solution, Falsgraph. Ah, thanks. Okay. Did you compare the 9-year-old with the Springbank 13, by the way? Well, that's an interesting thought, isn't it? Which one's better? Let's see. I will keep chatting while I let Deepa have a little taste. Is it good?
Fantastic.
Okay, fantastic.
It's almost smoky, balmy.
You just worry about which one's better while I do the chat. Nomad, excited to see the Bunna 25. Yeah, how's that going to hold up? Mood to move. You two are awesome. Love the perspective on Thursday's tasting. I think people got a good laugh out of the Thursday overall. Actually, I enjoyed watching it as well. In fact, I was looking again at the notes. I was like, okay, what did we say? Musty, potatoes, savoury, cheesy, grassy, sweet, eucalyptus, alive, citrus, lemon freshness, creamy, sweet savoury, cereal sweetness, pear candy spice, simple but old, ? Leathery finish. I don't think we were paying attention to our own notes. Sounds like Springbank to me. See, Matthias, I'm very curious if you will like the Daphmil or the Rosebank. Not in yet. Since the Lowland whiskies thus far haven't gone up very high on the shelf. That's true. Yeah. Bought my first bottle in 1994 in Prague. Oh, what were you talking about, Roman? I missed it. Nice. Okay. Oh.
At first, I thought the very lemony sour. I think more dirty, earthy, balmy. Especially, I prefer this one.
Oh.
This one, 9.
That's the 9. And that is the 13.
I think it's very lemony. It's not, but astringent.
There you go. Maybe more water.
But then you know me, I prefer savoury and you prefer sweet.
Well, this.
I prefer 13 and you prefer 9.
But the green is a bit of sherry. Right. I think we've given everybody enough time to show. Obviously, we're in early today. But what are we doing?
Matthias.
This is
not in.
Yeah, Matthias is in. This is the Matthias show, where every week Matthias picks us a new bottle. Bottle number 130. For the next 12 minutes, we are going to nose it and taste it. Where is the close-up bottle? Let's see what we are going to get. Big bubbles. Now, does everyone remember how we got to this bottle? The reason why I don't have any glasses is because I've kind of ruled myself out. Where's the reminder of me presuming this was a bourbon in my trauma? Right.
That's right.
We will
But then that's right.
So I know what it is. At least I think I remember what it is. And so today it's going to be the Deepa show.
I'm not having fun.
That way I cannot be traumatized this week. And everyone said I need a break anyway.
Breathe the pressure.
Do you want to start with ABV? Okay, here we go.
Have you put half a potter?
Yeah, put a drop. Hold on though. I think... what do you think on the ABV?
I think it's around 55, 57, 55, 57.
Compared to 56, it does look like it could be even higher, maybe.
I mean, not above 50, because it's not that strong.
No. Okay, so you're thinking it's high ABV. Actually, let me put a little bit back in, and then let's do a water version of this and see what happens. Oh, actually, that's don't want to waste too much with water. Right. I see Gigi is shouting, "Go Deepa!" 130. There we go. So that's the watery version. So leave the strong one. So apart from that one sip that I obviously wrongly thought was bourbon at the end of last week, I have not tasted it. I don't know anything about it.
You know the name.
Yes.
And you know the ABV.
Sorry, I know everything about it, but I don't know what the experience is like. I have no experience.
I mean my own note.
Yeah. So I will. I think I'll listen to all of your notes, and I think because I don't have a painting, because obviously I didn't do one this week, I'm gonna paint according to your notes, and then.
Well, you have to interpret for me.
Yeah, that's okay. And then we'll see later on if my painting looks like what you think. So, what are you getting?
Some sponge cake.
Rum sponge cake.
Put the bananas in it.
With bananas? Am I going to literally draw bananas? Give me the basics. Is it light? So it's heavy.
Or it's
light.
It's very sherry. From.
Oh, okay, sherry. So dark, heavy fruits.
Almost sherry overcoat, as Ivy would say.
Oh, sherry overcoat. How much is it? Like sherry bomb, or is it just like a little bit of sherry?
Oh, sherry bomb.
Oh, okay. Sherry bomb. Let me start.
Very caramel. Caramel.
A sherry bomb and caramel. Because
normally that's why it could be rum or be ick.
Well, that's because normally I would think, you think sherry. Well, I guess sherry doesn't have to be European oak anymore. Caramel is typically bourbon.
More of rum type.
Okay, hang on. So we're going to have a big sherry bomb.
Is it sweet oak?
And sweet oak, right? And we're also having caramel.
And it's a clove oil, oily
Cloves and oily. So cloves, I think, are that kind of sort of spicy, mentholy kind of thing. Are you getting that as well? So maybe we're getting...
There's almost a Thanksgiving type of spice.
It's okay. Thanksgiving type of spice. Deepa's anxious that I'm not going to say the words. Right, let's see. So we got a little bit of something. I can show you as I paint. Here you go. So we've got something that's like a little bit cloves coming through here.
And milk chocolate.
Chocolate as well.
Milk, but very milky. We got sweet.
Sweet milk chocolate. Have you actually tasted it yet?
No, I'm not tasting it.
Do I still have to draw bananas?
Yeah.
Is it?
And a rose water from a flora.
Oh, a bit of floral and rose water as well. Wow, this sounds...
And with a touch of licorice.
And... licorice. Okay, let me go around. Are you getting anything cereal at all? Or is it completely sherry?
It's every sherry.
Is it really deep? Have you tasted?
No, I'm using the water first.
Seems like it could be.
Now I'm getting a touch of cereal.
A touch of cereal.
But it's a bit weird. There is a bit of sulfur, but not really sulfur.
Well, why not?
Something else.
But if it's sherry, it could be sulfur. Okay, so...
It's so strange. It's almost...
strange.
But you got akabati scent.
Oh, yeah. Like incense. Like burning incense.
But it's not ashy. It's almost...
Not ashy. What am I supposed to... So, a bit of sulfur. Excuse me.
It's pretty normal. Nothing amazing.
Nothing amazing. Do you think it's
average?
I mean, it doesn't sound average. You've described
it.
Oh, you don't like it. That's different. You're not excited.
No.
Is it powerful?
Brought it up first. I'm not frustrated.
Okay, here's where I'm up to so far. Oh,
it's
not that one.
It's very almost more from the sherry, put it that way.
More of rum than sherry.
If you force a tumbler in a country.
Oh, a hot. So, like, remember we had the Cavalan. Do you want to do a comparison? Let's try this. This is... You just go for better or worse. Hang on, have you tried full strength yet?
Yeah, I've got full strength, but let me read my note.
Oh, so we're not ready for comparisons.
I got thick viscosity.
Thick viscosity.
And walnut oil.
Oh,
very oily walnut.
Walnut oil as well.
And at the finish, it gave me maybe 15 to 18 years.
Oh, so it has quite a long finish, so it could be old.
Yeah, but it's not. It's there to finish, but not specific.
It's old, but not exciting.
And just take it off, it's not disappear. It's just at the disappear. It's not emptiness.
So it's old, or is it not? It's not old.
I think maybe because it's forced that it could be.
Oh, forced.
But that means it could be 8-10 years.
You know what I realised? I feel like one of those, police artists where you're trying to get the description and draw what the person looks like. I'm like, okay, so hang on, we got some of this. No, oh, we don't have that. Oh, we do have it. Okay.
Definitely a fine pepper throughout.
Fine pepper. Okay.
But that's okay.
Just okay.
And got okay smokiness.
Let's see. So smokiness, like
Okay, but it's not actually it's sweet oak.
okay. I think that's probably enough painting. How's my painting looking?
Very bad.
Does it taste like that?
Not bad. Yeah.
Right, let's set that aside.
Okay,
Yes. Better or worse?
how many years?
Well, it's only 5 years and 4 months. Cavalan Solist, single cask, Vino Barrique.
Oh, it's a that time sucker.
So this is Vino.
Oh,
It's not sherry. But you were talking about forced.
yeah, but it is that bad. It was the ABV
57. All right, better or worse?
That is better.
Oh, but this isn't even on the shelf.
Oh, not even understand that. And that is better. I think it's. I'd rather not have it again.
Oh, so this is not on the shelf? Better or worse?
The Alligator's 23 icky flavor.
Nailed it. Right. It's because it's got that.
Very icky.
Is it?
I prefer this more any day.
So this is on the shelf.
I prefer that.
Right. So, in my mind, this should taste, well, obviously I know what it is.
But don't you taste now?
So this is overall powerful with lots of deep flavors. Is that right?
Only it's very short. But then family is too much too short.
Oh, you called it Too Much, Too Short. That is a good name. I didn't know that, otherwise I would have put it in the title. So it's not going on the shelf. You'd rather have Old Pulteney or Longrow?
Because it's just up so fast.
Okay, I'm going to have a taste. Oh. The nose made me think we should have compared it to Gariana.
Yes, that's pure flavour, yes. Right. Now, wait, it tips off, it goes down, disappears.
It doesn't taste like a bourbon. Wow, hang on, you have tons of caramel? Right.
Yeah, but it's not disappears.
Time is up.
Oh.
What are you guessing?
I think it's something Indian, something from other country, forced.
Okay, we have something forced. By forced, you mean like in America where you have climate. So it could be a Cavalan. We do have this Cadenhead from India. Paul John. Let's it's so hard to do that. We have
Oh, but it's dark.
we have, you're not supposed to cheat and look at the colour. We have in fact we have two Amruts. One is Port Nova and one is intermediate sherry. When you see paper like this, fake boxes, it's because we have traded with other people and so we don't have the full bottle. So you don't think it's Cavalan?
Too dark.
Too dark.
And I prefer not this because of getting
So hang on.
it.
Everything is Indian.
Because of getting it, I'd rather not choose this.
So
I think I'd go for this.
So basically you're saying India is off the shelf.
I'm sorry, I mean there are many different types. I mean it's a ooze country.
But all three of these are Indian.
Oh, it is nothing. Oh, I see.
Okay, let me see.
That's the back cover.
This is 62%.
Oh, so it's not that strong.
This
So I go for this.
55%.
Oh, I go.
Okay. Poor India. At least you get the India flag on a Cadenhead
That's
bottle.
why. Because I like the area. That's why I don't
Oh,
want to choose.
look at that. Cadenhead from India.
But it can be this.
So I think we should.
We are step up.
Oh, I didn't put the spreadsheet up. You could all see it, I'm sure. Hopefully you've had a look. There aren't too many up here. If it's over 60, that would throw things, obviously. What would be powerful like that? What about that Edredauer? Could be. Ledaig? No. No smoke. Oh. Well. There you go. Oh, I feel the pressure's so off today. And you definitely didn't cheat and look. You did look?
I see. I'm spot on.
I'm going to double check because you know I looked and I went like that.
But I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, what are you people guessing? Gigi is also on Amrut with Port Nova. Let's see what else is there. Let's put this back a little bit.
How about are you?
I'm just Matthias. Any signs of peat?
No.
Oh, you know, in the Springbank comments, I meant to say this earlier. There was a good chat about peat. You know, when we were saying like, "Where's the peat?" You know, with MC01 and with Stingray and Peathead. Actually, there was a good discussion about peat can be smoky, but peat can be earthy, and peat, you know, because like Ardmore peat is much more like tea and burnt sticks, but it's not smoky like Ardbeg. So I don't think we're going to say.
What was the smoky at Ardbeg? You mean assy? That's what I got in assy.
Well, when I looked at the video again of Springbank, we said things like it's a bit cheesy. I got a little bit of plasticine, which are things which are coming from the peat smoke. But it's not smoky. It's not ashy. It's earthy. Well, the cheesy is more Springbank funk, but the plasticine, it's more chemical. So I think we have to be more careful.
Not use the word smoke.
No, specifically use the word smoke if it's smoky, and use the word plasticine if it's plasticine or rubbery.
Okay.
But not peat when we really mean smoky. Does that all make sense? Right. Okay.
It's not smoky.
It is not smoky. Is it plasticine or rubbery?
It's many rose water.
When I stuck my nose in it last week, the first thing I thought was Elmer's glue. You know, wood glue, PVA.
I get it rose water. Rose water.
I'm not committing to anything. Okay. Deepa is with me.
Scared.
Lucas. Matthias, what's Matthias saying? Even if you get it, Matthias, you're not picking a bottle.
Oh, maybe from the.
Might be right here with the
Amrut.
It does smell like rum.
Again.
Sugary. Right. Okay.
No,
Francis.
It's not another Springbank.
Another Springbank.
No, babe.
Are we ready?
I put in my first.
Are we ready for the reveal? It's all on Deepa. It is 57%. It's a no age statement. It is. Oh, I don't think I'll get the tape on. Oh, come on, tape. Okay, we'll just go for the paper. Can't even get the paper because I taped it back on. You know that thing when you watch someone else trying to peel something off, and you just want to get your own hands on it. Right, it is. Let's have Deepa react. Amrut Intermediate Sherry.
You're not a buyer of this, so.
Thanks. Who's going to push the buttons? No, who's going to turn the camera on?
No, I mean, give me my interpret.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No.
Deepa's going to wrap up today's show.
I'm feeling so much pressure.
So, would you like some fireworks?
Yes, a firework.
Yeah, but if I'm not on the show, who's going to push the fireworks button?
But for my report, I'll probably have a packaging.
Okay, Deepa. It's sort of a bittersweet victory. that you guessed correctly it was Indian and also threw it off the shelf. So I did do a little bit of research. Amrut Intermediate Sherry is an odd one. It is whiskey that's been put into ex-bourbon barrels, but also virgin oak, I believe.
At the borough from Scotland.
Do I have to start again?
Oh, no. Okay, sorry.
Why don't you tell me what's happened so far?
Sorry.
What's happened so far in this story?
That is, I forgot.
Right. It's matured in ex-bourbon and virgin oak. And then they take those two and they put it into Oloroso barrels. And then they take it out of that intermediate stage and put it back into ex-bourbon.
Wow. For how many months?
Well, I'm guessing this is probably very young whiskey. Probably 5 years. I think it's in the sherry for about 1 year. But there is virgin oak in this. And that's why I thought Gariana.
That's why it's almost like a bourbon. But it's not a bourbon because there was no vanilla. And
well, you said caramel though.
Yeah, caramel there, but no vanilla. And there was just some.
Yeah, it's very rummy. I think it's maybe the caramel sherry combination. It's now that I taste it, and I'm hunting for it, but the finish has got that slight metallic thing that you get in Stranahan's, which has virgin oak, and the Gariana virgin oak, which I'm not a fan of that. It's a sort of metallic sweetness.
Stop. About a minute. It's too short.
Oh, this is about $140 bottle. Do you think if people love sherry, they would like it though?
Hey! No, not really.
Patrice, hang on. Thank you, Patrice. We will throw you in the box one more time. Patrice. Good job, Deepa. That's for you. You've got a 2/3 majority now. Patrice.
But it's not worth to buy because the experience is too quick.
The experience is too quick.
But the minute after that, you're not able to enjoy.
Would you say it's very shouty or is it balanced?
It's pretty bad. It's pretty good. But it's for 1 minute.
1 minute is quite a long time.
No, okay. It's the first, but a few seconds, it goes down. And then become empty. But time.
It's a powerful drink though.
It is, but it's a beginning.
Yeah.
But that starts off, no?
Yeah. I think you're right. Give me a blind taste on these two. Of course. I've been blown out with the high ABV now. I prefer this one. Hey. maybe we can work our way up to even.
Why?
I think you can see where this is leading.
No, but it's why you prefer.
I like the punchy lemon. The fresher.
I.
Yeah. The bias. Okay.
So,
2 minutes to Roy. Who got it? Yes. Everybody rush over to Roy. Who got it? Let's see. I need to check the chat. Anybody who needs to get to Roy's Patreon, off you go. Deepa nailed it. Deepa for the win. Yes. So Lucas got it. Okay, Lucas. Give us a shout for top shelf, bottom shelf, Phil side, Deepa side, in the middle. Jimmy Leg, I'll see you over at Roy's shortly. David Owen. No, it wasn't. I think it was Owen who was making the $10 bet that it was going to get to the top shelf.
Let's
see. Left side. Left side. Hang on. Lower shelf behind the first line of bottles.
At the left side. Lower shelf.
Okay, let's.
Behind the first line. Behind the first line.
Well, that is behind the first line. Right, we'll just go with this one. Right. 131. Picked by Lucas. Our next bottle for Thursday. Let's see. Let's hope we're not in Bourbon land. Well, moderate bubbles. Moderate.
It could be 55.
What are we thinking? Oh, okay. I think we're back on track. Oh yeah, it's quite nice. Softer than that, but still strong. Long finish.
Nice. It's interesting.
Okay. We will see you on
Thursday.
To find out what bottle number. I don't even know what I've written. To find out what bottle number 131 is. Until then, do some blind tasting. Let's see if you have any surprises. Let us know. We will see you over at Roy's for the Patreon chat if you're a Patreon of Roy Aquavites. Otherwise, see you on Thursday. Thanks all.